Mayo comes all the way to the sideline. VJ Hunt comes in from the sideline as well.
It's a big play right here. As far as Blue Nation is concerned, Red Nation needs to stop, but Blue Nation needs to get at least a first down.
So here we go on 4th and a long 2.
I'd put the ball in Mayo's hands.
Blitz from the outside. Mayo's got to run, throws, and incomplete at the 5-yard line. Well, VJ Hunt, who has emerged as one of his favorite targets here in the second half, could not come up cleanly with that one. Good one-on-one coverage along the near sideline. A turnover on downs, and Red Nation avoids what could have become a very interesting situation as things were moving on here in the fourth quarter.
Right now, Red Nation getting the ball back here. What they need to do is not so much score as much as take time off the clock now that the clock is on their side.
28-14, Red Nation on top. And they start 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line. Ricky Phillips back in a quarterback, and they go with the inside handoff to Campbell. And Campbell is across the 15 to the almost to the 18. It'll bring up 2nd down coming up. I imagine we'll see a healthy dose of plays on the ground here.
I would think that what they're looking to do here is obviously incomplete passes stop the clock, so if you can stay on the ground and use up as much clock as you can and maybe pick up a couple first downs, that would be important for Red Nation right now. They don't need to throw the ball down the field so much as move the chains.
Inside 7 minutes to go. So gain of 5. And bring up 2nd and 5. Phillips. They go with the handoff again to Campbell. On the inside. And he's up to the 19. So it's a gain of 1. It'll bring up 3rd and 4.
1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 4.
May have to throw it here, partner. At 3rd and 4, I don't think they can get it on the ground. They may have to go to the air. Take their chances.
.34 set. Blue Nation shows blitz on the inside. Now they pull back. Phillips in a shotgun. Pump fake, now throws down the far side, and it is
intercepted.
A jump ball, and it looks like intercepted. Officials come in and call the interception. And now everybody jumping in, trying to grab that football. But the official had already made the call. Fighting there was Lee Carruthers, number 1. And as they pull him up off the pile, let's see if we can get a look at who came up with that. As he heads over to the sideline. Number 23, Kendall Davis.
Nice coverage. They went for it all with the pump fake and then tried to throw the fly pattern down the sideline. Blue Nation did not bite on it. Coach is out on the field talking to the official.
Not happy with the call is the Red Nation head coach, Mike Stock. Again, formerly on the staff, the Green Bay Packers, was the special teams coach of the year in the NFL in 1997, was the runner-up in 2007. Giving the officials an earful. But it's a turnover. 1st and 10. Blue Nation comes out at the 47-yard line of Red Nation, and now we have some confusion, and Blue Nation will call timeout and talk it over with 5:43 left in this fourth quarter. So Blue Nation doing the right thing. First timeout called to the second half. They have 2 left, and they just want to make sure that they get everything in order as there apparently was a little bit of miscommunication, and it appears as though, too, that Garrett Pinciotti was back in for Millsaps at quarterback for Blue Nation.
Yeah, I think I did see him out on the field as they were trying to get the formation squared away, but it was Pinciotti out there.
So now Red Nation back on defense.
If they can get a quick score here, it could get interesting, partner.
Well, they've already turned it over on downs in the red zone on their last possession, then get the ball back here.
Been like a tale of two halves here.
Oh, it has, absolutely.
First half was all Red Nation, second half has been all Blue Nation.
And a lot of confidence now on that side for Blue Nation, especially after that interception picked up by Davis.
See what Pinciotti can do here.
1st and 10 from the red 47. Pinciotti shotgun. He's looking deep. Gets good protection. Throws, and it's incomplete at the 33-yard line.
Nice
Spikes.
coverage.
Yeah, Spikes is the intended receiver. Great coverage there by Andrew Shannon, number 9.
Blue Nation was looking for a flag there, but it appeared that the coverage was pretty good.
Shannon with the dive with the left hand. Getting it in there to break up that play. 2nd down. Rain is picked up here at J. Birney Crum Stadium in Allentown. After we saw what we thought was maybe the team struggling a little bit with the conditions, haven't seen it nearly as much here since halftime. Pinciotti back. Throws left side. It's caught. That is B.J. Hunt. And Hunt has emerged here since halftime. And that is a 1st down for Blue Nation on the quick out pattern as Hunt stepped out of bounds, stopping the clock with 5:31 to go. And they get it restarted after they reset the chains. Shotgun, Pinciotti throws the quick pass to the left side, and it is caught and then taken down just shy of the chains. Brad Carroll, number 11, out of East Texas Baptist University.
Looks
The chains.
Looks like a totally different team out there, Blue Nation, all of a sudden in the second half.
Yeah,
execution looks good, timing is good.
Not quite moving the chains on that play, but getting very close to them on 2nd and 1 now after the gain of 9. Inside 5 minutes to go. Entirely different look here. Blue Nation looking to get one more score to get within a touchdown. Back to pass, throws over the middle, has a man wide open at the 5, into the end zone for the touchdown.
All right, 28, possibly 28-21 with 4:35 left on the clock.
That was Nick Kukik on the reception as he went down the middle of the field. He was wide open, and Blue Nation an extra point away from 28-21, down 7, with, as you said, Coach, 4:35 to go in the 4th, and it's going to get very interesting.
And with that amount of time now, you could kick off deep and hopefully, get a 3 and out and get your last drive to possibly tie it up.
And still have 2 timeouts remaining as well.
Right, no need to go with the onside kick, so just kick it deep.
Again, no rush on the extra point try. And the kick is good. 4:35 left to go in this 4th quarter, and Blue Nation has scored its 3rd touchdown of the second half, now within 28-21 of Red Nation. Let's go down to the sideline, the latest from Jerry Morelli.
All right, James, Nick, crew coach from North Central College, just caught the touchdown pass. Take us through it.
Well, we were running verts. We saw the middle of the field was open. Just ran right up the middle. Fortunately, it was there.
Right, good play. All right, Coach, back to you.
Thanks very much, Jerry. That was a 5-play, 47-yard drive. Took 1:09 off the clock. 27-yard touchdown pass from Pinciotti to Kukik, and that brings us to 28-21. Blue Nation now trailing Red Nation by only 7.
Looks like Red Nation's anticipating an onside kick, but I don't think they're going to get it. I think they're going to kick it deep.
They have the hands team out there.
Yeah, I don't see the need to go onside here.
And Kell will boot this one deep, we think. And he does. And it will go into the end zone and out the back for the touchback. Great kick by Knell. And 1st and 10 for Red Nation, as they will spot it at the 25-yard line off of the touchback. So 4:35 left. The Blue Nation now giving the responsibility over to the defense. And if you're Red Nation, you just got to pick up yards and first downs here, which was easy in the first half. It has not been easy in the second.
No, and when they had to go to that steady dive of the running game, Blue Nation was up, put a lot of guys in the box, and were able to stop the running game. When they did go to the air, they picked it off.
Sam Durley back in a quarterback. Number 17 for Red Nation. Out of Eureka. Back to pass, throws the screen and overthrows his intended receiver, Gill.
That ball was poorly thrown. Way over his head. Was set up pretty good, though. Gill had a lot of running room, was able to catch that ball, but it was way over his head.
So that only takes 4 seconds off the clock, 4:31 left.
That's the problem with the incomplete pass. Not a whole lot of time comes off the clock.
Second and 10 for Red Nation from their own 25. What a difference a half makes. We go with the inside handoff and finding a seam and a first down and more for Red Nation, number 29, Darius Kinney from Kane University. And a first down for Red Nation, and that is a big momentum swing for them with 4:20 to go and counting as they reset the chains.
Yeah, Blue Nation brought a lot of pressure, but what happened there was they were able to find a little seam, and once he broke through that seam, the second level didn't exist, and he was able to get a big gain out of that run.
So not only is it a big gain, a first down, but it also improves Red Nation's field position precipitously. 1st and 10 from their own 44. And it gives them an opportunity to really take some time off the clock here as we're inside 4 minutes left. And they go with the inside handoff to Damaris, and we have a flag down. And it's seated right at the 45-yard line. That could be a hold.
It's usually in the area of holding where they threw that flag.
Came in like a rocket, too.
Yeah, did it? Never went up in here. It just came like it's like a worm killer.
Looks like my golf shots.
Off the tee. Oh, again, looks like a legal procedure.
And they're probably going to take the result of the penalty.
Oh, blocking below the wedge.
Yeah, it's a
chop block.
Chop block, personal foul, so that's going to knock him back. They were just checking with Blue Nation if they were going to take the result of the play or assess the penalty. They will assess the penalty.
Definitely 15-yarder. Yeah. Push him back.
So it moves them all the way back to the 29-yard line.
15-yard penalty makes it 1st and 25.
So it's 1st and 25. Durley in the shotgun. He's got one back. That is Damaris, who picks up the protection. Here is the pass. And coming down with it at the 40-yard line, and it looks like he almost lost it, was Joe Ingrau, number 19. And to hang on to that football. And they will give Ingrau up to the 40, almost the 44. So a gain of 15, and it'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, they're able to pick up 15 yards and stay in the field of play. So they're able also to take time off the clock on that play.
Inside 3 minutes to go. 2 timeouts left on the board for both clubs. Durley taking his time. Here comes the blitz. Durley gets it off into the flat, and it is bobbled and incomplete.
Pass falls incomplete.
Gerald Ford from Pace University, number 13, was the intended receiver. Could not come in with it cleanly. So that'll stop the clock on 3rd and 10 with 2:34 left. And now, big play coming up here for Blue Nation. If they want an opportunity to get the ball back with some time left and a bid to tie, here it is.
Yeah, they need to come up with a stop right here.
Third and 10. Durley in the shotgun once again. 4 wide. Horner comes up on the far side to press. They throw the screen, and the screen is met at the 40-yard line. At the line of scrimmage, they'll give him forward progress to about the 43.
And Blue Nation takes a quick timeout.
So a loss of 1, 4th and long coming up. Red Nation will have to kick, and Blue Nation did exactly what they wanted to do.
They're going to get it back with a chance to tie it up. 2:25 left.
Blue Nation takes a timeout. Their second of the half. They have 1 more. 2:25.
They have 1 timeout left. And they can control the clock by using the sideline or spiking the ball, so plenty of time.
Well, they have 2 men back, does Blue Nation. Kwame Spikes, number 7, on the near side. They're not bringing the house. Well, they can't.
No, they can't.
So,
And they don't have to worry about a fake because they have to punt the ball. So this is not a factor. The only factor here is coverage. Blue Nation setting up a wall.
good punt. Takes a Red Nation roll, and Spikes will let it die at the 14-yard line. So if Blue Nation is going to tie this game, they're going to have to go 85 yards as they spot it right at the 15 with 2:14 left on the clock and 1 timeout remaining. And we will see what Blue Nation is able to do. Chris Thompson going into his second season as the head coach of the Lehigh Valley Steelhawks of the PIFL, playing right down the road at Stabler Arena at Lehigh University. Looking for a little home cooking here. Get something going for Blue Nation, down 7 with 2:14 left. And the question is, who does Blue Nation come out with at quarterback? Do they do Mayo or do they go with Pinciotti? And it looks like
Yep.
Pinciotti is out for this drive. Red Nation shows pressure from the outside, pulls back. Pinciotti spins away from one. It's a block.
Ball's on the turf.
Loses the football, gets taken down on the play. Ball is still alive, out of bounds, near the pylon. And Red Nation has the ball, 1st and goal from the 1 with an opportunity to ice the game.
Yeah, Pinciotti was scrambling. He had a lot of pressure. He started scrambling to his left. Didn't tuck the ball away. It looked like he was going to try to throw it again down the field, but then got hit, and the ball ended up on the turf. Red Nation came up with the fumble recovery. Like you said, 1 yard away from icing it.
What a turn of events as Blue Nation had exactly what they wanted. And a key turnover as Pinciotti was helped off the field. 1st and goal, Red Nation from the 1 with 2:02 left to go. And an opportunity to put this ball game away.
And they've been shut out the whole second half, scoring-wise. But this one score here could ice it.
Phillips back in at quarterback. And they go to the fullback, and the fullback brings it in. Stephen Campbell, touchdown. From 1 yard out, Red Nation scores its first touchdown of the second half, takes a 34-21 lead with 1:57 showing on the clock. The extra point to come. What a turn of events. Blue Nation did everything they needed to do to get that ball back with about 2 minutes left.
And they put it on the turf. That turnover was costly.
34, Blue Nation 21. Extra point coming up. Kick is up.
And the kick is up, and the kick is good. 35-21. Red Nation expands the lead back to 2 touchdowns with 1:57 left to go in the fourth quarter. Let's head back down to the sideline and Jerry Morelli.
All right, James, we have Ron Lockett. He recovered the fumble.
Knock it.
Knocked it in. That led to the touchdown. Take us through that play.
I mean, I was just coming. He had cut it back, and then quarterback rolled back around, so I retraced my steps, and guy hit him from behind. The ball just rolled right to me.
Seals the victory. How does it feel?
Feel pretty good. All right, go on the field.
Okay, he's going to go back on the field. James, back to you to finish out this broadcast.
All right, thank you very much, Jerry. The Red Nation back on top by 2 scores, 35-21 at J. Birney Crum Stadium in Allentown, Pennsylvania. The 3rd annual National Bowl put on by East Preps. Broadcast done by Muggs Media. James Green here with the coach Bill Rock and the entire Muggs Media crew in Allentown. Campbell's 1 yard touchdown run as that one goes off the hands of one of the up men. Picked up by Nick Kukik, and Kukik is down at the 30-yard line. Give him the 31. Takes 6 seconds off the clock, 1:51 left. So now backs against the wall once again for Blue Nation. Down 2 scores, have to score quick, onside kick.
And try to get it back and score again.
Yep, absolutely. It looked like Pinciotti was hurt on that last play. He got hit, taken down awkwardly, fumbled the football. And we'll have to see if Marcus Mayo, number 24, is back out at quarterback for Blue Nation.
Yep, it's Mayo.
Well, Mayo is back in at quarterback. Quick personnel change made by Blue Nation. Mayo, shotgun, 4-man front. Here comes some pressure. Almost the same play as the last one. Has to scramble to left side, diving for the sideline, doesn't get there. The official keeps waving his hands and spinning his arm around. 1:40 and counting left to go in regulation. We'll spot the ball at the 32-yard line. All of that, a gain of 1. Second and 9, Mayo, shotgun, rolls, throws right, coming up and making the catch and then scampering out of bounds at the 35-yard line is Al Lewis.
Pass complete to Lewis.
3rd and 6 coming up here.
3-yard gain in the play.
Red Nation just playing back, keeping everything in front of them.
Yeah, they'll give them the dinks and dunks underneath. Just don't want to give up the big home run.
Third and 6. Empty backfield. Mayo in the shotgun. They roll a stunt on the defensive line. Mayo gets the ball away, but it's short. And he is directing traffic at one of his receivers. Again, some miscommunication there. And that will bring up 4th down and 6. And, of course, Blue Nation will have to go for it here with 1:11 left, down 14. Well, we have seen some pretty impressive plays in this ballgame, Coach. We've seen some players step up big. We've seen some excellent defense at certain times. We've seen both offenses able to move the football. Kind of the quick strike explosiveness of Red Nation and Blue Nation a little more meticulous, but able to get back into this ball game here in the second half.
Yeah, like you said, both halves were characterized by a team dominating most of the half, except Blue Nation came up a little bit short with that last turnover, which cost them dearly. Otherwise, they had dominated the second half, where Red Nation dominated the entire first half.
Mayo steps up, throws down the field. DeShonta Smallwood unable to come down with that at the 30-yard line. Turnover on downs. And 1 minute flat left in the ball game.
They just have to take a knee a couple times here and run the clock out.
And it'll be 1st and 10 for Red Nation at the 35-yard line of Blue Nation.
Blue Nation has one timeout left if they choose to use it.
Well, there's some confusion. Pardon
me.
I
thought
that was fourth down.
I did too.
So pardon me, that was 3rd down and 6, and is now 4th and 6.
So now they have one more shot.
Well, Mayo gets good protection, steps up, throws, has the first down. Man up the 49-yard line is taken down. And again, finding Al Lewis on the reception. And that will set up a 1st down and 10 for Blue Nation. And they call timeout with 52 seconds left. That is their final timeout of the ball game. So our apologies there. We skipped ahead of down.
Yeah, somehow I thought that was 4th down. I was with you. It was right along with you there.
So now Blue Nation calling the timeout. Have to get down the field in a hurry here, as darkness starts to creep in here at J. Birney Crum Stadium in Allentown. So again, have to be impressed with some of the performances we've seen here. And I would say with quarterbacks lined up for this contest like Sam Durley, who set the NCAA single game record with 736 passing yards earlier this season. He broke 10 school passing records during the course of his career at Eureka College. The quarterback that I was really impressed by was number 12, Ricky Phillips for Red Nation.
Yes, I agree with you. He did a nice job. And Mayo for Blue Nation did a nice job as well.
Absolutely, and we'll see if he's able to orchestrate something here on 1st and 10 from the Blue Nation 49 with 52 seconds left. Mayo will keep it, scamper towards the far sideline, puts his head down, and gets out of bounds after a gain of 6. And he's inside the Red Nation 45-yard line. 2nd and 5 coming up, and that took 7 seconds off the clock, so we're down to 45 here. I figure they're going to go down the field at some point.
Yeah, the history of this game has produced a lot of guys who have gone on from this ball game, who played in this ball game and signed either with NFL tryout camps or gotten into the Arena Football League or the Canadian Football League. So the concept has been very effective for getting guys an opportunity to show what they can do and also catch on with the professional football.
Mayo steps up under pressure, throws, and bounces it into his intended receiver. Lewis again at the 33-yard line. And it's 3rd and 5 coming up with 39 seconds left on the clock. The 3rd annual National Bowl put on by East Preps taking place here at J. Birney Crum Stadium in Allentown, Pennsylvania. James Green and the coach, Bill Rocca, with the call. Rick Raylard on stats, Chuck Mills on camera, Jerry Morelli down on the sideline as well here with the Muggs Media crew, and we appreciate you coming aboard for this contest. It is 3rd and 5. Mayo in the shotgun. Steps up, right to the line of scrimmage, throws, and just through the hands of his intended receiver.
Had a guy, just couldn't make the connection. A little bit high.
Lewis again.
31 seconds left in the game.
And that will bring up 4th and 5. 31 seconds left. We are very quickly losing the light here in Allentown.
And the lights are not on.
No, they're not.
And I don't see a switch. Anywhere close.
So 4th down and 5. No timeouts left for Blue Nation, trailing by 14. Shotgun, low snap. Mayo throws over the middle. It's intercepted at the 35-yard line. And knocked down just shy of the 40.
That should do it.
And that will, in fact, do it. Howard McDonald from Eastern Oregon University coming up and making the interception from the linebacker position. And it is 1st down and 10 for Red Nation with 23 seconds to go. Take a knee, and Red Nation will capture the victory. 1st and 10 from about the 40-yard line. Victory formation coming up here for Red Nation. They bring out the right personnel. And they will send out Sam Durley to do so. And he will step back, take a knee, and that should do it. With inside 20 seconds left to go. Teams come out, will shake hands. That will do it. 35-21. Red Nation will capture the victory in this one over Blue Nation in the 3rd Annual National Bowl here from J. Birney Crum Stadium in Allentown, Pennsylvania. A game where we saw a tale of 2 entirely different halves, with Red Nation jumping out to a 28-0 lead in this ball game and went into the break with a 28-0 lead, and it was all Red Nation early on, Coach.
Yeah, and then obviously second half all Blue Nation scoring 21 unanswered points, and then unfortunately that final turnover, which cost them the ball game when Red Nation was able to put a final score in to make it 35-21. But 2 different halves, 2 different ball clubs came out to play those halves. A lot of great plays, though, a lot of great execution, some real fine athletes out there, and hopefully a lot of them will continue on to the next level.
Thank you very much for joining us here from J. Birney Crum Stadium in Allentown, Pennsylvania. Again, our final score in the 3rd Annual National Bowl. It is Red Nation 35, Blue Nation 21. Thank you so much for joining us. The Coach Bill Rocca, for Rick Raylert, Chuck Mills, Jerry Morelli, and the entire Muggs Media crew. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a good night, everybody.
Everybody in! All right. We want to thank all of you guys for coming out. Again, it was a hell of a game. Please give all the players a round of applause for the efforts today. And everybody for champions today. We don't look at scoreboards and like every team did a hell of an effort. Our coaches, our staff, everybody put everything they had into this, and we're very proud to be a part and have everybody a part of this event. And I know a lot of you guys came from far. I know a lot of people sacrificed everything they had to get here, and we just appreciate all you players for coming out, making those sacrifices, all you parents and family members and cousins and uncles at athletic departments for supporting these guys to make it out here in such a special event. We have a special group that came out and actually helped us this year and did a lot of work in the planning of the event and also staffing the event. Newman University, Dr. Bob Bonnell and those students have helped us out. Where are those guys at? Yeah, where's give them a round of applause. Thank y'all. Is Dr. Bonnell here? Is Dr. Bonnell here? Where's he at? Doc, we need you. We have something special for you and all the students at those 60 students that helped us this year do the event. Thank you, Doc.
I appreciate that. Thanks,
All right. Then we have some special awards, and we're going to run this down. Everybody here is all everything player, but we got some guys that stood out today, right? Uh-huh. And we're going to start with the blue. John, what do we have? Blue.
We have blue offense MVP goes to VJ Hunt, University of Georgia. Number 14. Blue defense MVP goes to Kendall Davis. Number 23, Missouri Western.
There you go, baby. Way to be, all right? All right. Right there.
Red offensive player MVP, Sam Durley, number 17, Eureka College.
Good job, Darren. Sam. There you go, buddy. There you go.
What's that name?
He threw for 737 yards in the game, broke the NCAA record in the Hall of Fame right there. That's Sam Durley.
Defense?
Yeah, we got defense. Red Nation defense.
Red Nation defense goes to number 94.
I heard you, did I? Appreciate it.
Allen, though. Special teams player of the game goes to Steve Campbell, number 3, West Virginia Westland.
Secret weapon! The secret weapon!
All right, baby.
Thank you.
Today we've got a special award. We're going to switch it up a little bit, and we're going to have this award every year. This is for somebody special. He's a guy, and I don't know where he is, and I don't know if he knows that he's getting this, but we wanted to take the time out. John Daniels, Wittenberg, served 4 years in Iraq. He went to Wittenberg in 2004, served 4 years, came back all-conference linebacker. Our Courage and Hero Award.
Appreciate you, baby. Thank you, serving, baby.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Overall, MVP of the game.
Whew. That's the big boy.
From the red team, number 15. Yeah!
It was a very special time. All the staff members, especially the coaches that helped us out this week. Guys came from Texas, Sal Ross, Salisbury, all over. Nepa Miners, everywhere to help us out today and to do this weekend. And we have a special award for our Blue Nation head coach, Coach Chris Thompson. Definitely had a lot of things going on with his family and health issues, and he took the time out to come out, bring his Lehigh Valley Steelhawks staff, and work all these guys and make this a heck of a game. And we just want to thank Coach Chris Thompson, his Blue Nation staff right here, Coach Chris. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yep. And then we got one last one. And this is for somebody special. Whether they won the game or not, he's been extremely special to us. And very few times in life you meet somebody that's special in that sense. And the only reason why we are still doing this and really believing in ourselves, and when a lot of people didn't, and believing in you players and a lot of people didn't, was when Coach Stock took an interest in what we were doing with Division II, Division III, and smaller school colleges. And Coach Stock came out. You guys know he's taken teams to the Super Bowl, won those rings, won Coach of the Year, been runner-up, coached 5 different NFL teams, and he believed in us when nobody else did. And we're honored, John Tilley, myself, East Preps National Bowl, to give this to the Red Nation coach, Coach Mike Stock.
Thank you, John. Thank you, man.
Love you, man. All right? Whatever you guys do in life, whether you play pro football or you don't, whether you work in a mine or you work in a lab or you work in a courtroom or whatever you do in life, keep on kicking butt, keep on being champions. All right? We got somebody to break us down so we can get the heck home. Who's going to break us down? We got right here. Go ahead, baby. Let's go, baby.
Hey, yo, family on three. Family on three. 1, 2, 3. Family. Let's go, baby.